Students, in this volume on page number 40, we will see that by the next morning, as he took in the desperate situation in the shelter, he decided to get a grip over himself. And here we see that Prashant, the situation of Prashant is in a desperate situation. He is not satisfied because everywhere what he is observing, that the situation like havoc it is there. Okay, as yesterday I told you. And he sends a deadly grief settling upon the 2,500 strong crowd in the shelter. So in the shelter he saw that abundant of people were there. Okay, and so many people were there who were homeless. Okay, because their homes they had been washed away in that particular storm which it came. Okay, so 86 lives were lost in the village, and all the 96 houses have been washed away. 86 lives. Those people, what happened? They died. Okay, and 96 houses, what happened? They have been washed away. It means there is no impression of the house. They all have been washed away in that cycle. Okay, so it was their fourth day at the shelter, so they had survived on green coconuts, and the fourth day it was there. And you see, the situation it was there that they had no food, and what they were eating? They were eating those green coconuts. And where were those green coconuts? The coconuts who had fallen on the house. Okay, so but there were too few to go around such a tumult of people. And the people, you see, their tumult, it was very high. The people, they were not very much satisfied. The people, they were in a big trouble. Okay, so we see that Prashant, all the 19 years, what he decided? He decided that I should make one group. Okay, and that particular group, what it will do? That group will help to those people who are homeless. The people, those who don't have the food also. And he decided that we are going to make a joint group. Okay, and after that we go and serve the food to them also. Okay. And that time the delegation succeeded and returned triumphantly. And this, he made one delegation. And this delegation, he met those peoples, the merchants, okay, the businessmen. Those who were doing the business of it, this delegate, it used to go there, okay. And after that, what they did? They just collected the amount in the form of rice, isn't it? And after that, they gave it to those people who were not having the food, isn't it? So no one cared that the rice was already rotting, and those people, they were not caring whether the rice is in good condition or not. Whatever the food they were getting, they were eating it. Okay. So branches of fallen trees are gathered like a reluctant and slow fire on the which cook the rice. For the first time in 4 days, the survival, the cyclone shelter were able to fill their bellies. So these people, even they were not watching that the particular rice has been properly cooked or not. So whatever the food they are getting, they are filling their bellies. Bellies means stomach. Okay. So his next task was to organize a team of youth volunteers also. And after that, what he did? He asked the youth, he asked the young people that you should be the volunteer. Okay. You do one thing, just help the people. The people who are homeless, the people who are desperate in this situation, what we will do? We will help them. And we are going to clean the environment also. We are going to clean the particular surrounding also. Is it okay? So his next task was to organize a team of youth volunteers to clean the shelter of filth. Whatever the dirtiness was there, uncleanness was there, he decided that I am going to clean it. Urine, vomit, floating carcasses, and tend to the wound and the fractures of many who had been injured. And even to those people also who had been injured, what they decided? That the group of the youth, they will be volunteer, and they will do the work in the form that they are willing to do it. Okay? And there was no one who had shown that they were reluctant. Okay? So on the 5th day, what happened? A military helicopter flew over the shelter and brought some food parcels also. Okay? On the 5th day, what happened? One military helicopter it came. And what military helicopter did? Military helicopter just leave the food parcels from that particular height. So the people who were there in that particular Ersama, okay, they can at least have the food. Okay. So the youth tasked gathered empty utensils from the shelter, and they deputed the children to lie in the sand left by the waters around the shelter, which utensils on their stomach. And what those children, what those people they did? They brought the utensils from their houses. They lie down. They made the faces up. And what they did? They put the utensil on their belly. So that the particular helicopter, the people who are in the helicopter, they could see that someone is lying on the surface. And a particular bowl is kept on the belly, so that it means they required more food. What it required? It required more food. Okay? So the message go through, and after that the helicopter made regular rounds of the shelter, airdropping food and other basic needs. And what that helicopter did? Helicopter was consecutively taking the round. Okay? And that round it was telling that these people, they are hungry and they required what? Food. And they were airdropping. What they were doing? Airdropping. Okay? Prashant found that a large number of children had been offered. And after that, what Prashant saw? Prashant saw that so many children, they are orphaned also. Orphaned, you understand? Those who don't have parents. Okay? They are called orphaned. And he brought them together and put up a polythene sheet shelter for them. And what he did, you see how the mercy he is showing towards those children also. He brought one polythene also. And what he did, he just made a temporary house for those children, so that those children, they can stay in that temporary house which was made by polythene. Okay? So, women were mobilized to look after them, while the man secured food and material for the shelter. Okay? And what the women were doing, even the women, they also came and helping. Okay? So that the children who was not having the food, they can also get the food. So in this volume we will see this part.